They blocked my driveway with a dumpster, so I locked them out of their own neighborhood. I came home after a 12-hour shift to find a massive, rusted construction dumpster sitting squarely across my driveway. No warning, no note. It turns out the HOA was renovating the community clubhouse next door and decided my driveway was the perfect staging area. I called Karen, the HOA president, immediately. She didn't even apologize. She just said, "It's for the greater good of the community. Just park on the street and walk. It'll only be there for 2 weeks." 2 weeks? I have heavy tools in my truck. I can't leave them exposed on the street. When I told her that, she laughed and said, "Not my problem. Don't touch the dumpster or we'll fine you." Big mistake. I went inside and pulled out my property deed. You see the fancy electronic gate that guards the entire neighborhood? The electrical box that powers it sits on my land? It's a courtesy easement I granted them years ago. Since they blocked my access, I decided it was time for some emergency electrical maintenance. I walked out to the breaker box on my lawn and flipped the switch. Click. The massive iron gates slammed shut and locked automatically. The keypad went dead. 5 p.m., rush hour hit. Chaos ensued. A line of BMWs and Teslas stretched for a mile down the main road. Residents couldn't get in. Delivery drivers were honking. It was gridlock. Karen came running over, sweating in her designer yoga pants. "Turn the power back on. You're blocking the whole neighborhood." I leaned against my porch railing and smiled. "I'd love to, Karen, but my breaker box key is in my garage. And I can get into my garage because there's a dumpster in the way." She threatened to call the cops. The cops came, looked at my deed, and told her, "Ma'am, it's his private property. This is a civil matter. Move the dumpster." By 8 p.m., she had to pay an emergency towing company triple the rate to drag that dumpster off my driveway. But I wasn't done. I told the HOA board that since their equipment was a liability, I was revoking the free easement. They now pay me $500 a month to rent the square footage for their electrical box. I got my driveway back, a nice monthly check, and Karen hasn't looked me in the eye since. If you love seeing entitled HOAs Get Humbled, smash that like button and subscribe.